This is Vanie. It belongs to our very good friends Kate and Dan, and they're flying in all the way from Canada tomorrow to take Vanie on a European road trip. So I thought to myself, before they take it on their European road trip, why not give Vanie some nice oil, change the filter as well, and I'm also going to check all the fluids, have a quick look at the brakes, give it a good looking over Kate and Dan before they go off on their European trip. Becky's coming later as well, got some work to do on her van, so I've got quite a busy day ahead of me. That is a lot of engine inside a tiny little space. Take a look at this, a petrol engine in a van. Why can't we do this in the UK? Imagine if vans had petrol engines in them in the UK. What would the government do then? Would it be low emissions compliant? I don't know. I wonder if Kate and Dan are going to send this van back to the States, or sorry, back to Canada when they finished with it. Maybe I should make them an offer when they come back, when they're finished with it. I wonder how I'd go about doing that. So straight away I've noticed that Kate and Dan's van is lacking in coolant. You can see it's on the, well, below the low mark. So the first thing I'm going to do is top up the coolant for them. There we go. Perfect. Well, because this engine is a petrol engine, the sump is really low to the floor, and Kate and Dan have actually suffered some damage underneath their van. I'll have to show them when they get here, but my drip pan only just about fits underneath. Now I could jack the van up, but then it'll be uneven, and whenever you drain oil from a vehicle you want it nice and flat to make sure you get all of that oil out. So I'm hoping I've just about got enough room under here. There goes the oil. The sump plug was a little bit damaged, so I had to get a 1/2 inch socket and bang it over because someone had rounded the sump plug off. It's okay, we've got it off. We'll take care of that in a minute. The oil is coming out, so whilst the oil drains out, let's take the filter off. Now, believe it or not, I've had a little bit of experience working on American vehicles, or in this case Canadian. And the interesting thing is, because the engine is Canadian, it means all the nuts and bolts, in my theory, are imperial, whereas the rest of the van is metric. And here's a typical example. This is the sump plug. You can see it's been rounded off because somebody has used metric sockets or metric spanners. This is a 13mm. Don't have the camera pick this up, but you can see it's got a very slight amount of play in it. And as soon as I put that over there and I felt that play, I knew immediately it was actually imperial, which means we need a 1/2 inch socket. This is a 1/2 inch socket, just to show you how nice and tight that is, nice and snug. You see, no play whatsoever. Luckily I had a 1/2 inch socket and the experience to know that a 13mm is slightly bigger than a 1/2 inch. You can just hear that. And again, this is a 1/2 inch. You can see, nice and snug, no play at all. There you are, Kate and Dan. You will need a new sump plug, and next time you get this serviced, make sure you insist that the mechanic uses a 1/2 inch socket, not a 13mm. And the same thing actually applies, interestingly enough, to the oil filter cap. Oops, drip it everywhere. This isn't metric, this is actually imperial as well. So there you are, the engine is imperial, the rest of the van is metric. Go figure. Now I was a little bit sceptical whether or not I'd be able to get an oil filter for this, but heads up, or should I say thumbs up to Napa car spares. They actually found me the right filter for Kate and Dan's van. Now Kate and Dan did say to me there's a filter in the van somewhere. I had a quick look through their cupboards, I couldn't find it, so I went ahead and purchased a new one from Napa Auto Parts. And for Kate and Dan's reference, that's the part number they will need if they want to get this serviced again when they're in France. Right. There we go, we've got to look after our friends. Right, yep, that's nice and snug in there, that's the right one. 100%. So there you go, new oil filter's fitted. Hopefully now the old oil is drained out the bottom. Yep. So that means we're good to put the fresh oil in. But before we put the fresh oil in, we have to remember to replace the sump plug. Yes, I know someone that once forgot to put the sump plug in their car. They've taken the oil out, done what I've just done, and then proceeded to pour fresh oil in. And because their sump plug wasn't in place, the oil was simply going all over the floor, and they wondered why. Sump plug, place that. Okay, so everything's set up, sump plug's back on. We've changed the oil filter, now let's put some fresh oil in Kate and Dan's van. Because it's such a big petrol engine, it takes about 5.5 litres according to the manual. But I'm not going to just go ahead and tip all of this in. The last thing I want to do is overfill it. Yep, on the money. That is it. That's the oil done. By the way, the raffle for Mary is now live, so if you're interested in winning my Mercedes Sprinter camper van, I'll leave a link down below, purely for your convenience, so you can have a chance to win Proud Mary for just £5. Right, let's get Becky's van done now. So let's take a look at what we're doing to Becky's van today. Hello, Becky.
Hello, Mel.
You look a bit windswept, my dear.
It's very cold and wintry. I'm in my dry robe because we're
Look in the dry robe. Right, yeah. Tell us what you're going to be doing, or what I'm going to be doing.
Mel is very kindly going to help me adjust what he's actually going to do it. Then basically the plan was for me to work from the back of the van, but they don't work, they're too small, and even though I've tried to use them multiple times, they're just not working. And if we take these boxes out, they were very cleverly designed so that if I didn't want them, they could be taken away. It now reveals the whole space. So Mel's come up with the easy plan, no drawers, no complicated inserts, just a front with a drop-down panel, so I can use it for prep if I want. So we can cook out here under the awning. So one cupboard there, one cupboard there, and then I just want at some point Mel to just fit me another door, because I did have my shower fitted here, but that was a disaster. So just a door with no holes.
Right. Basically I'm just going to make some doors.
3 doors.
3 doors. Let's do it. go, it's done. Just got to wait for the glue to dry, fit some handles. So whilst that glue dries, I'm going to see how Becky's doing with lunch. And here we are, here's the lovely Rebecca, and here's our lovely lunch. We've got sweet potato.
With some sour cream.
Cheese. Some green shit. Calls it and broccoli to have most people.
Bit of avocado and a tuna steak.
And mustard.
Not any mustard, Dijon mustard.
Dijon mustard, this is the best. Right, please forgive me, I'm going to indulge in my luxurious lunch.
I've got to look after him, haven't I?
Yes, you have.
Ooh, look at that. Oh, that's lovely. Well done. Yeah.
Might not be quite dry just yet.
No, I won't force it. I'll just...
Yeah, but it's in. It's done.
It's flush.
Flush.
Oh, have you done that?
Yeah.
Oh, well done. That's lush. Well done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go, that's a wrap then. That'll
That's
do
a
for
wrap.
one day, I think. And here they are, here's the proud or brave Canadians that have come to pick up Vanie.
Very grateful Canadians.
Here's your bill.
Yes.
Oh. Maybe a little less grateful.
No. This is great. I'm so excited to see the van
I'm just
again.
glad that you didn't drive off and into the sunset with
yeah,
our
exactly.
van.
Yeah.
Well, the thought had entered my mind, I must admit.
Yeah.
Love your van because it's petrol.
And by the way, for those of you that don't know, this is Katie Steckley, by the way. She is a YouTube connoisseur. She's very...
Yes. Not only am I a big viewer of YouTube, but I love to talk about it. So on my own channel, I talk about like tips for vlogging, I review cameras, and I do like video editing tutorials and stuff. So basically, I'm just a big nerd.
Right, on that note, we'll leave you to it.
Okay.
Safe
Awesome.
travels.
Yeah, thank
you so much.
So there you go. Hopefully you found this video mildly entertaining, slightly informative. If you did, then don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Do go check out Kate and Dan in their van. Thanks for watching. Ta-ra for now.
Bye.
Bye.